They thought she was a good girl. So how did she end up in a hospital bed fighting for her life with not one, but two incurable diseases? This is the story of Deborah, a 24-year-old church girl, polite, committed, trustworthy, but betrayed by the very people she trusted the most. If you're a woman watching this story could save your life. If you're a man, it might help you understand what betrayal really looks like. Her name is Deborah, 24 years old, just finished university, working as a secretary in a law firm in Lagos. She was the kind of woman everyone respected. She went to church. She dressed modestly. She minded her business. Everyone trusted her. But Deborah had a boyfriend. His name was Tunde, 29 years old, tall, handsome, the life of every party. Deborah knew he wasn't the faithful type, but he was charming. The kind of man who could break your heart on Friday and show up with flowers and an apology on Saturday. So she stayed because she believed he loved her. She forgave him over and over again, even when she started getting sick, even when the infections kept coming back. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis. Painful, embarrassing, but treatable. So she treated it and moved on because she believed he would change. She believed love could fix him. She told herself, he just needs time. God will touch his heart eventually. Then one day, Deborah fell seriously ill. It started with weakness. Then came the fevers. She lost weight rapidly. Her parents thought it was malaria, maybe typhoid, but weeks passed and she only got worse. Eventually, they rushed her to the hospital. The doctors recommended viral testing, HIV, hepatitis B, others. Her father, a church elder, exploded. My daughter, a virgin? How dare you insult us? But the tests were done, and when the results came back, HIV positive, hepatitis B positive. The doctor didn't tell her father. He knew it would cause chaos, so he called Deborah in privately. She sat across from him, pale, weak, confused. He looked her in the eyes and asked, Deborah, do you have a boyfriend? She broke down in tears. Yes, she had a boyfriend. Yes, she knew he slept around, but she loved him. She kept forgiving him. She believed he loved her back. The doctor took a deep breath. Deborah, we need to speak to him. Can you bring him here? The next day, Tunde walked into the hospital, confident, smiling, like nothing was wrong. The doctor looked at him and asked directly, "You know you're HIV positive, right?" Tunde hesitated. Then he said quietly, flat, emotionless, "Yes, I've known for 2 years. I've been on medication. I just didn't know how to tell her." Deborah stared at him, shocked, silent. All those times she forgave him, all the flowers, all the baby I love yous. He knew. He knew all along, and he still let her get infected. But the pain didn't stop there, because beside her in that hospital room, holding her hand, was her closest friend, Shade. Shade had been by her side, through the tests, through the diagnosis, through everything. But when Tunde walked in, Shade froze, and Deborah saw it. Something was wrong. Then Shade broke down, crying, "I'm HIV positive too. I've also been with him." It wasn't just the man she loved who betrayed her. It was also the woman she trusted most. Two people, two secrets, one victim. Listen closely. If a man can give you gonorrhea and syphilis, things you can treat, he can also give you HIV and hepatitis B, things you carry for life. Stop confusing apologies with change. Stop calling infections mistakes. Stop treating your body like a battlefield for someone else's foolishness. Because betrayal doesn't always come from strangers. Sometimes it comes from the people closest to you. Deborah didn't deserve what happened to her, but she ignored the warning signs. She kept hoping, kept forgiving, kept praying that he would change, and in the process, she lost her health, she lost her future, she lost her peace. And she is not alone. There are thousands of women like Deborah, silently suffering, covering up infections with antibiotics, calling it love when it's really self-destruction. If you've watched this far, ask yourself, are you in a relationship that's slowly destroying you? Are you with someone who's hiding dangerous secrets? Don't wait for a diagnosis to open your eyes. Get tested. Know your status. Protect your life. Deborah's story is a warning. Let it be the one that wakes you up before it's too late. Stay safe. Stay wise. Stay alive. If this story touched you, if it opened your eyes, or reminded you of someone you know, don't scroll away. Like this video so more people can see it. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more stories that protect, empower, and educate. And most importantly, go to the comments right now. Tell us what you think. Tell us what this story made you feel. Tell us if you've seen something like this happen in real life. Because when we speak, we break the silence. We save someone else from walking the same road. This is more than content. This is a community. Let's talk about it.